Hello guys, welcome to Master G Programming Video Tutorials. In this video, I will teach you about parameterized constructor and what is multiple class inheritance. So we will start with the program. Here you can see that I have made a program in which there is a class base and other class is derived, and derived class is the inherited class of the base class. So from first step I will explain you the program, and then we will convert this program into a multiple class inheritance program. So let's get started. So you can see it here that there is a class base which is publicly assigned variable int x and publicly assigned constructor with the same name of a class base, and I have passed in parameter in that is integer I, which that I value is equals to x, and there is a message printed in this base constructor. Then I have created another class derived which will inherit the property of the base class. This means this derived class can access the variables as well as functions of that class, and you can access these data members and member function of the class base from the object of derived class. So we will move to the derived class. Here I have taken another variable int y that is publicly assigned, and that publicly assigned function, we can't say it function because it is same name as the constructor, so we can say it constructor. And again I have taken a parameter in a constructor, so this is parameterized constructor. When we pass a parameter in a argument part, this means that it is a parameterized constructor. And you can see it here that derived integer j semicolon base j. What does this statement means? That we will send the argument to the base class with the help of derived class. I will repeat it again. We will send the argument from the object of the derived class to the argument to the constructor base from the derived class object itself. So let's see how it will work. What it will do, I will tell you that d10, this is the creation of the object of the derived class. It will pass a parameter that is 10 to the integer j part, and then this j part will move to the base j part. As base j is called, this means they want that base j passes through to the base constructor to the integer I. And now you can see that I have printed the values d.x and d.y. This means I have accessed the data members of base class as well as derived class, where x is the base class data member and y is the data member of derived class from the object of the derived class. And x value is equals to I and x value is equals to j. X value is equals to I and y value is equals to j. So we will run this program and we will check the output. What will be the output? See it again. Then after I will, you can see it here that j, which is equals to 10, is passed to base j here, and then it will go back to integer I. Now it's time to run the program. So here's the program has been compiled and run smoothly. You can see it there that the base constructor is called first and that the derived constructor, and then 1010 value is printed from the object of the derived class d.x and d.y. First 10 is of that base constructor and second 10 is of derived constructor. So the program is completed. Now we will convert this whole program into multiple class inheritance program. So I will make this first class base into a multiple class. We will copy this class base code and paste it here and changes the name of that class base1 x1 i1 i1 x1. So all this class base1 is again created. Now I will inherit the properties of the class base1 also. For inheriting the property public base and public base1, so both the classes property will inherited by derived class, and now I will pass the same argument to the class base1, but this time I have to take two integers as I am passing the argument from the derived constructor. So I have to take two arguments, so d10 comma 30. The 10 will pass to j1 and 30 will pass to j, 10 will pass to j and 30 will pass to j1, and then j is passed to base j and j1 will pass to base j1. It is base 1j. I will correct it out and I will print it again d1 d.x1 d.x1 x1 is the variable of the class base1, and here is also the base1 constructor. Now it's all done. You can see it. Here is a class base. This is a class base1, and both the properties are inherited by the class derived class, that is base1 and base. Then I have taken integer 1 and passes two values. 10 will pass to j, 30 will pass to j1, j is transferred to base j and j1 is transferred to this, and we will print this d.x, d.y and d.x1. d.x1 and x1 is the data member of the base1 class. Now this multiple class inheritance is done, so we will run this program. So here is the output: base parameterized constructor and base parameterized constructor. Oh, this is base1 parameterized constructor. You can correct it in the cout statement, that is this is base1 parameterized constructor and the derived parameterized constructor. So class base1 and class derived, that we inherited both the classes, and then 10 10 30. 10 is of the base parameterized constructor, second 10 is from derived parameterized constructor, and 30 is from base1 parameterized constructor. So here is the output. I will show you the program again. What is the program? So you can copy it, you can see it, base j1 in j1. I want to tell you that I have taken integer before running this program, so you can correct it. There is no integer in this part. Similar, the base j is being used in the same way base 1j when we will be used. So this is the whole program in which I have told you about the multiple class inheritance and the parameterized constructor. Both the topics I have covered in this tutorial. So thank you. We will meet in next video in which I will teach you about other important topics. So stay tuned with Master G. Thank you.